Hey guys, it's Sandy here. Welcome. Okay, so this is the third video. I think it'll be my last video tonight because I think I'm running out of time considering we still have to get our workout in, and it is like 8:15. Okay, so this one, the first video I did meal prepping on our stuff that we were barbecuing. And then the second one was on an idea for lunch, tuna salad. And now this one, I'm going to prepare one of our favorite snacks that we have during the week. And it's an extra way to get in your protein. And you know, if you never know what to do with snacks, this is a great idea. So I'm going to, those of you that are in my private group, and those of you, my coaches, and any of you that are familiar with Shakeology, that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using the vanilla because we have now switched to cafe latte and vegan chocolate, which we really love. So we have to use up a bunch of this. As you can see, we have like 2 bags of that, and then I have some in here as well. So I need to use that up. And the best way to do it is, if we don't want to drink it anymore, then we'll eat it. So who's on with me? Hey Julie, hi Irina. So if you guys didn't see the last 2 videos on our full-on meal prep, I always figure, anyways, why not make it a teaching tool for you all to learn? Hey Rick, how's it going, dude? Okay, so snack time, that's what we're doing. If you didn't see the other videos, you'll have to go back. Okay, so with our meal prepping, because you know, we do not want to be every night coming home and going, what's for supper? We take an hour to 2 hours every weekend to prep all of our snacks, all of our lunches, all of our suppers for the entire week. And as you know, our breakfasts are already covered with Shakeology. We don't have to worry about that, right? But it's the other ones we have to worry about. So we are doing snacks tonight, and I like to either double, triple, or quadruple every recipe so that we can freeze stuff and have it as extra. So now the recipe tonight is going to be vanilla Shakeology cookie dough balls. So these are so quick and easy, great snacks, pop them in, and you're good to go, and you get your extra protein. Those of you that are wanting to build muscle and you're trying to figure out, how do I get extra protein? What do I snack on? Here it is. Who's on with me? Oh, I see. Oh, Carol. Hey, Carol. Carol, I also copied these videos into our private group there, so you can take a look at the meal prepping one, and yeah, there was 2 other ones that I did. Okay, guys, so I'm going to quadruple this recipe. The single recipe is to make 12. So that's 12, spoonfuls. I'm going to make them into balls to make 12. So I am going to quadruple it so that we have close to 50, okay? And that is the trick, guys. When you're cooking, make more of it. So Sheldon's out on the barbecue doing all the meat, and I'm in here doing all this. So teamwork, guys. Okay, so I'm going to take almond butter. Now it's all natural almond butter, and this is 2 cups. So I'm going to put that in the bowl. I pre-measured everything out because I didn't want you to sit around while I was, digging for measuring tools and that kind of thing. It's kind of like I have my own cooking show here today. So give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts so I know that you're there, what's happening. Comment, tell us, there's a bunch of people watching, let them know. Let me know where you're from. If you just became friends with me or just followed, let me know where you're from, what's happening. If you're in Canada, what did you do for Canada Day? All that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'll tell you something. This almond butter is actually easier to work with than the usual one that I get. Okay, the next one is honey. Okay, so we had almond butter and honey is the next. Gotta have good music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but we've got Hot 103 playing in the background. Those of you Winnipeg fans, who we got on here? Hi, Cherie. Is this a product that you sell? Well, here's the thing about that, Auntie Cherie. I actually always say that I've actually never sold anything to anyone in my life. I actually provide people with the tools and services that they need to succeed. So if ever my coaches or instructors ever feel like they're selling something, I say you're doing it wrong. You find what people need for help and you address it, right? You give them a solution. So that's what I do. Do I help my clients with the Shakeology? Absolutely. In the 12 years as a trainer, I've been blessed to have many clients come to me with fibromyalgia, brain cancer, renal failure, brittle bone disease. I've had many pre and postnatal clients. I've had people have cancer of basically everything come to me, and I've been blessed to help them move forward. And part of that is nutrition, guys. And I'm happy to say that after a decade of searching, I actually found a product that actually could help my people. So what did I do? I tested on myself first, right? I said, if it's going to work for me and if it's going to be healthy for me, I treat my body like a temple. So I'm not going to put anything in it that I don't trust. And I certainly am not going to suggest that for my family or my friends, and my clients are considered family. So has it helped a lot of, have the superfood ingredients in shakes helped my clients? Absolutely. I have several with fibromyalgia that have said that their pain has gone down. And those of you that are on that have fibromyalgia and know anybody that does, that's like constant pain all the time. And if I can bring that down at least 50% or maybe more, then I feel like I've accomplished something, you know? So, and if I've given you more energy, and if I've made it possible that you don't have to worry about one meal a day and you can spend time with your kids and your family and not be slaving in the kitchen, then I've done my job. So I've got in there almond butter, and I've got in there some honey, and the next one is going to be finely chopped raw almonds. Well, I don't necessarily buy mine or chop them up. I did run over them and chop them up a little bit, but you know, don't get too picky. Oh, there's Sheldon. Hello. He's in from the barbecue. So I'm going to put about just under 2 cups of the almonds in there. And then I'm going to, well, actually, I'm going to use this. So those of you that are on and you didn't catch, the last video I did was Meal Prepping 101, and it was getting our meats ready for the barbecue and cooking that so it's all ready for us for the entire week for meals. And the second video was actually a nice spin on a tuna salad that you can actually put in a tomato. So go and check that video out. Now, another reason why I'm doing this video is a lot of you actually private messaged me and wanted to know what to do with your vanilla Shakeology once you've switched to other flavors, and you wanted to know what you could make with it. So here we are. Now, the next one we're gonna do is, okay, so I've got in the almond butter, the honey, the almonds. Now we put in the shake, and I've already taken it out and measured out how much I need. So I'm gonna put that in. And the other nice thing about this is no baking. For those of you that don't like to bake, you know, it's all good. We got you covered here. It's all dry ingredients, and it'll set right away into balls. I'm just mixing it up here first. And for those of you that like to have your little chocolate, you like to feel like you're having a treat, well, it's a treat. It does taste good. Hi, MJ. Yes, I did say fibromyalgia. And now you're super interested. Yes, MJ. And I did take a quick look at your private message, and I will answer you privately. But at the same time, yes, being that I've been in the health and fitness and wellness industry for over 23 years, yes, you heard that right, guys. I am 46. This is my 3rd career as a trainer. So those of you that don't know, I was a nurse's aide for 10 years. I worked in a nursing home. I worked a lot with Alzheimer's. And then I moved on to the corporate world, and I was 10 years in corporate. Everything from a receptionist to admin assistant, executive assistant, human resources management. Yes, and when I left the corporate world, I was in the Winnipeg Regional Health Authority. And now I've been a personal trainer, fitness instructor, international trainer, and I've been doing, and Sheldon and I own Body Balance here in Winnipeg. So I've been a trainer for 12 years. And so it's been a lot of different experiences, and I find that I've been able to put it all together. And on top of it, network with a lot of amazing specialists in the industry, in chiropractor, massage, physio, acupuncturist, you name it. Got a great networking team. So Fibromyalgia is something I've seen a lot of with my clients, MJ. And, you know, like I said earlier, is I don't sell products and services. I give you the tools you need to feel better, to feel good. And a lot of people are going to stores and buying stuff and this and that, and it's not working. And I figured, well, at least I've got the education and experience and knowledge to help you, you know, navigate the health and fitness and wellness world, because it can get to be a little overwhelming, as I'm sure for all of you, when you're trying to navigate through, you know, various things. So I'm just going to take off my ring here, and I never take my wedding rings off, and they're actually soldered together, so this will be fun. Oh, it actually came off quite well. So, and I'm going to take my Fitbit off, which means it's not going to be counting my steps. So I should make Sheldon take his off, right? Nope. My battery died. What was it, yesterday or today? Yeah. My battery died, and he was nice enough to take his Fitbit off during the time that mine was charging. Hey Darren, how's it going? Okay, so now I'm actually mixing this by hand here, guys. You saw me wearing gloves for all the meats and all the other stuff, and now I've switched to old school. Let's just get your hands in there. Make sure your hands are clean, which I, of course, wash them before we get going, and we're good to go. Usually I tie my hair up too, but oh well. It's okay if there's extra in there. I'm just serving us. That's Sheldon playing the drums on the dishes. Yeehaw! Hey Amanda, Carrie's back. Yes. How's it going, guys? What is everybody doing here tonight? We still have to get out our workout in. We're going to do a quick weights workout. Those of you that love weightlifting, we're doing a great one here at home. We're just going to be wanted to get all the meal prep and cooking done, and then and shopping, yeah, and get it all out of the way, and then go and enjoy the workout, right? And then, hi Sue, enjoy the workout, and then eat, right? And then we're good for the week. So that's the thing, guys. I mean, we've been at this for, you know, we're going to do this for a couple of hours, but the thing is, the breakfast, the lunch, the suppers, and all the snacks are pre-prepped for the entire week. That is, you know, why meal prepping is so important. Okay, so I think I've got everything in here now, guys. The other thing that you didn't see me add in was the mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. So yes, everything in moderation, right? And think about your food as a purpose. You know, when you're putting something into your body, you want to think, okay, so what am I feeding my body? What am I getting out of this? Okay? And having this nice little, these little protein balls give a little extra protein in our little snacks. And I was thinking about you. This is my third video today on meal prepping. And I was thinking about you, girl, because you are the queen of videos, meal prepping. For those of you that don't know Amanda that's on here right now, you have to check her out. She has a restaurant. For those of you in the United States, she's in Rochester, and she does she's a 21-day fix gal, and she does some amazing videos on meal prepping and how to eat healthy at a restaurant, because she owns a restaurant. She's a 21-day fixer. Hello. Loves her Shakeology, you know. And so it's just good. She has 2 kids and she makes it work, right? That's what it's about. Okay, so I use the vanilla Shakeology to make these Amanda, I'm doing the vanilla Shakeology cookie dough balls. This is getting a little bit tattered. I'm going to have to reprint, but we have another one. This is the chocolate one, and I know Lynn from our private group is really into that one. We'll have to get her to do a live video sometime. So once you mix up all the ingredients, guys, I'm not going to like roll all these balls out because of course I made enough to do 50, right? But I'm just going to show you the size, and I'll roll out a few of them. Because this is dry ingredients, it's not exactly, like you kind of freak out when you look at it and go, how is that going to stick together? Because even though I mixed it, it still looks dry, right? But look at this. So I literally make it into a ball just like that. And for those of you that are just tuning in, these are vanilla Shakeology cookie dough balls. So those of you that are in the private group and you have a ton of vanilla shake left over, this is how you're going to use it. I literally quadrupled the recipe and used 8 scoops. So it wouldn't take much to get through a bag. There's all natural almond butter in here, raw honey to hold it together, raw almonds, vanilla Shakeology, and mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. That's all that's in here, guys. And, you know, when I say Shakeology, if you're not familiar with it, there's so many superfood ingredients in here. It's a meal replacement. So, you know, it supports healthy glucose metabolism. It boosts your immune system, provides antioxidants. I could be here all night telling you all the benefits. But if you want some more information on that, just put a little comment or private message me, and I'll be happy to send you the full ingredients on that, because the ingredients I just listed is not all that's in here. It's all the powerful goodies in here. So what is this for those of you that like breakdowns? Okay, 127 calories. So you pop a couple of those and there is a perfect snack for you. Okay, 1 to 2 of these. Don't take them all in, right? Okay, and then so you've got carbs in here, 12 grams of carbs and 8 grams of protein. Okay, guys? And for you 21-day fixers, it turns out it is a 1 yellow container and 1 teaspoon. So 1 yellow container and 1 teaspoon is your 21-day fixed portions. You body beast, guys, this is considered half a starch and 1.5 of fat. So there you have it, guys. If you're on those meal plans, I got you covered. So Amanda, what are you doing today? And those of you that are Canadians, what did you do for Canada Day? And you know, these are great. I know a lot of people in our private lifestyle challenger group, they love to share these with the kids, with the neighbors, with family, with friends. You know, here's the thing. You just have to find a way that's going to work for you to eat better, okay? And this works for us. We weren't, you know, you see Sheldon and I, you see our pages and you think, wow, those two got it together, and instructors and trainers and meal planning and this and that and helping the world. And here's the thing, we never started out like that. You know, in the 80s and 90s, I was a junk food addict. I ate what I want, when I want, how much I want. We never followed a plan. We've been together 14 years. We've probably been, you know, fine-tuning what we're doing about the time I became a trainer, so 12 years. So you may have saw the other videos tonight and thought, wow, that's overwhelming. They do a lot. Or maybe you didn't think it was overwhelming. Maybe you do more. But the thing is, you always have to find a place to start, right? And start with one recipe. Say, okay, I'm going to make this. I'm going to make it for lunch. I'm going to make enough for the whole week. You know what? Or this is what I'm going to have for breakfast. I'm going to make enough for the whole week. Or lunch, or supper, or snacks, or whatever. And then you'll get to this point where we are busy, just like everyone else during the week. And when we come home in the evening, we want to have family time. We want to have our food ready, and we're ready to go, right? So it's called grab your meals. It's already prepared. It's not, we never have to ask the question in this house, what's for supper? We never have to ask that. And I know you're thinking, some of you are thinking, well, you know, it's just the two of them, and that must be easier. And what do I do if it's a family? Well, a lot of you watching here in my private lifestyle challengers group as coaches, and you're in that group, if you're looking to find out how to, you know, make this work for a family of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, send me a message, comment below, say, Sandy, I need help. And we'll get you set up and get you plugged into that group, because I got a lot of ladies and gents in there that are experts at meal planning for family, that are experts at meal planning on a budget. We have single moms in there, single dads, you know, you name it, people of all ages, and you know, it's just, it's life. So there you have it, guys. I just rolled up 3, 6, 9 of them. That's what they look like. I'm going to do the rest, and I'm going to end up with 50, and that's going to be snacks, and we're going to be so ready for the week. Oh, Dwight, you tuned in, and I'm ready to sign off. This was the 3rd video of the evening. I think it's probably going to be our last. So there you have it, guys. Bye for now.